course, with this being Thanksgiving week coming up, we're going to talk a little bit about gratitude. So the Oxford Dictionary says the definition of thankful is a feeling pleased and relieved. So it's an emotion. The definition of grateful is showing an appreciation for a kindness, which is an action. Gratitude is the quality of being thankful and the readiness to show appreciation for and to return kindness. So it is emotion in action. Melody Beatty said that gratitude unlocks the fullness of life. It turns what we have into enough and more. It turns denial into acceptance, chaos into order, confusion into clarity. It can turn a meal into a feast, a house into a home, a stranger into a friend. Gratitude makes sense of our past, brings peace for today, and creates a vision for tomorrow. So several different countries celebrate Thanksgiving, not just us. Here we celebrate the last Thursday of November. For many, Thanksgiving is the only day of the year that they make the time to give thanks, to think about what they have in their life, because their lives are busy. It's something that we don't often think about for many. But what if we all practice being grateful every day? A practice of daily gratitude can bring many benefits. Research shows that gratitude practice can boost the immune system. How easy is that? So, improve sleep, create feelings of positivity so that you can experience more joy. It can alleviate loneliness and help one to feel more connected both in life and spiritually. It creates a feeling of open-heartedness, thoughtfulness, and generosity. A practice of daily gratitude can create a general sense of well-being and happiness. Imagine how pleasant and kind the world would be if everybody practiced being thankful and grateful every day. There are 3 steps to gratitude. The first is recognition, the second is acknowledgement, and the third is appreciation. First, we have to recognize the things in our life for which we have to be grateful. We can then acknowledge those things, the people, the feelings that they give us. And the last step then is to show appreciation. And we can do that by making a kind gesture, saying thank you from our heart, or even just sitting in the feeling of thankfulness and allowing it to wash over us, because that emotion of gratitude creates a love and a light that will wash out beyond us. So we pay attention. How can we start a daily practice? I'm sorry, I got ahead of myself. We start by recognizing, again, what we already have in our life, wherever that is. I'm thankful and grateful to have a roof over my head. If you don't have a roof over your head, be thankful for the car or the tent or the box that you sleep in. Because it's difficult to be grateful when you're in a bad space. But if you can find it, it will lift you out of that space. It works in miraculous ways. So life doesn't have to be easy in order to practice gratitude. In fact, again, practicing when life is at its hardest, it's often a saving grace, and unintentional abundance flows from that. Second, we pay attention to the little things, the small moments of joy. The big things are easy to recognize, but those small moments bring an open-hearted joy in unexpected places. So if we can hold on to those little moments and focus on those, it brings much more joy to the bigger picture. Keeping a gratitude journal. I know it sounds really cliche. Oh, keep a journal. But it works. It really does. At one of the lowest points in my life, I started a gratitude journal. I wrote at least 3 things in it every day, and most of you who know me know I'm not really good at keeping up with that stuff, but the gratitude journal is still something that I write in. Not every day anymore, but I still write it in at least weekly. So the 3 things I wrote every day, and it was really boring and sad, because for like the first few months it was, well, I'm grateful I have a roof over my house. I'm grateful for my family. I'm grateful for my pets. I'm grateful I have a roof over my head. I'm grateful for, you know what I'm saying? Because I was stuck in that space where I really couldn't see anything. But then what happened just all on its own, I started adding little things like that's a really cool butterfly. Let me write that down in my journal today. Look at that flower. I watched and I could so clearly remember watching this flower open, and it was just so miraculous. And that's when I knew the gratitude journal was working. It was taking over, and I was noticing those little small miracles that happen around us every day that we don't notice when we're sitting in our junk. So it pulls us out of that. I eventually started adding reasons why I was grateful for the roof over my head and my family and my friends and the pets that were in my life, instead of just being thankful for the fact that they were there. Then there became the reasons why they were there. Oops, uh-oh, I'm destroying things, I guess. Thank you. Imagine a way to bring more good into your life simply by being thankful and grateful for what you have, because that's what happens when we do this gratitude practice. The journal is a great way to do it. It gives you a concrete thing to look back on, and I'm amazed at how long I really kept it up, because I'm like a 2-week girl. I'll do anything for 2 weeks and then I taper off. So skincare regimen, whatever that is. So, but the gratitude journal went on boringly with those 3 items in it for months before it finally shifted. So if you do it, stick with it, because I promise you, it will shift your energy, it will shift your life. The 4th way is to give back. Even if you have nothing, you can give back something. You can hold a door open for someone, you can help somebody carry a package, put their groceries in their car, smile at them. That's a huge gift. You never know what people are doing for the day. Friday night we were out shopping, and I found this really cool door stopper. I've got a friend in Virginia. This thing weighs a ton, so it would cost me a fortune to ship it, but it was a flamingo, and she loves flamingos. So I bought it. We were at Home Goods. We got up to the register, and I was buying some other stuff too, and we got there, the cashier's like, oh my God, and she picked it up, and she's showing it to all the girls behind the register with her, and she's going, look, she's buying it, and I'm like, you wanted it, right? She said, oh, I was going to buy it on my break, but I didn't have a long enough break. I only had 15 minutes. And I was like, oh, I felt bad for her. So we bought it, and as we were leaving, I pulled it out of the bag, and I handed it to her. And she says, I can't take that. And so my husband looked at her, and he said, no, take it. Trust me, she's giving it to you. Take it. So you can take it, or we can stand here and argue about it for 40 minutes, but just take it. So she's like, oh, God. And it was her birthday. Oh. So who knew? Now I know that simple act, it was just a small thing. I mean, E's not going to miss it. She didn't even know I found it and was buying her anything for Christmas. So it's not, it's no big. So, but I know that this gift for her, it shifted her whole day. It may shift her whole week. And I know it's something that she'll never forget. And I know this young lady will pay it forward in some way. So when I give back, they give back, they give back, they give back. It's a chain reaction. We wished her a happy birthday and we left. And I'm sure the rest of her night was very good until she got off. So the 5th way is to speak your gratitude. Beyond just thank you. Let others know you're grateful for them in your life and why. So, and I even do this, like, I'm weird, so I talk to everything. So I even talk to like my crystals, and I tell them why I'm happy they're in my life. I talk to the TV, I'm so thrilled you're here. You know what I mean? I just give gratitude to everything. It's contagious, just like kindness and compassion. So if we're sharing our gratitude with others, I mean, we don't have to walk around every day being all sappy and going, oh, I love you because you're so wonderful and great, and the things you do for the universe. We don't have to do that, but once in a while, it's really nice. And it's really nice for people to hear why you're thankful for them, because we often don't recognize our own best parts. We often don't recognize our own generosity. We don't think about it. It's just we do it. It's who we are. We don't think about it. But when someone points it out to us, then it's like, oh yeah, that's nice. Especially sometimes we're not having such a good day and somebody says thank you because I love you because of who you are. And it just gives us a nice boost and puts us back in a better frame of mind. You can reflect on your gratitude and feel it in your physical body. Just by sitting quietly, feeling thankful and grateful, pay attention to how your physical body feels when you're doing this. You're probably going to notice less pain and an overall feeling of well-being. Just sitting in that gratitude raises the vibration of our tissues, much like Reiki and other energetic healing does. It lifts our vibration so that we feel better. You can meditate on gratitude in general, and the people and the places and things that you're personally grateful for. This sends that beautiful energy of love and gratitude out to those people, those things, and those places. It just creates a sense of well-being for you, and then you're sharing that energy, because as we all know, when we raise our vibration of the universe raises. So if everybody had a practice of being thankful and grateful every day, it would be a pretty beautiful world we'd be living in. So a gratitude practice, a daily gratitude practice is easy. And once we start, it becomes almost addictive, because we love that feeling of sitting in that gratitude. But what a wonderful, uplifting, and growth-oriented addiction to have. So, there's really no downside to that. So practice gratitude in action and see your life flow effortlessly almost into abundance and grace. When we focus on the blessings multiply.
Thank you. Thank you, Beth.